two-time WWE Champion may win the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match if Roman Reigns doesn't, says Analyst. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For WWE Family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Massive WWE names are expected to participate in the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match. Meanwhile, WWE analyst Sam Roberts suggested a top Raw star may win the match if Roman Reigns does not. Speaking on his Not Sam Wrestling podcast, the 41-year-old discussed the upcoming Men's Royal Rumble match. Sam pointed out that the OTC was his first pick to win the match. However, the analyst also claimed that in case Roman doesn't win, CM Punk can be the one to overcome 29 other competitors and reserve his spot in the main event of WrestleMania 41. The Raw Talk host suggested Punk could enter the Royal Rumble at number 1 with the Second City Saints' former rival, Drew McIntyre, entering at number 2. He proposed that the two could remain until the end, with the two-time WWE Champion eliminating the Scottish Warrior to win the match. CM Punk to face a former WWE Champion at WrestleMania 41? Veteran predicts. CM Punk was reportedly planned to square off with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40 before the Best in the World suffered an injury, forcing WWE to change directions. The anticipated match will now take place on Raw's debut on Netflix on January 6. Speaking on his Cheap Heat podcast, former 24/7 champion Peter Rosenberg suggested Punk could now face Roman Reigns at the upcoming Show of Shows in Las Vegas. It will be interesting to see if the straight-edge superstar wins the Men's Royal Rumble match or if he battles the OTC at WrestleMania 41. OG Bloodline member to turn on Roman Reigns and cost him the Ula Fala on WWE Raw on Netflix? Speculating potential swerve. Roman Reigns will face Solo Sikoa in a one-on-one battle for the prestigious Ula Fala on the January 6 episode of Raw, when the Red brand makes its debut on Netflix. However, the OTC might face a huge betrayal during the match, which may also cost him one final shot at the Ula Fala. The person who might turn on the original tribal chief could be Sami Zayn. The honorary Uce is having a hard time since winning the War Games match as an OG Bloodline member. He is being targeted by Solo Sikoa's bloodline as well as Drew McIntyre. Zayn has suffered 2 consecutive defeats at the hands of Drew McIntyre and on tonight's episode of Raw was brutally assaulted by Solo Sikoa and his bloodline. Jey Uso was also beaten up along with him. Amidst all of this, Roman Reigns was nowhere to be seen. The original tribal chief, in fact, has seemingly distanced himself from his bloodline members since Survivor Series, War Games. While his cousins, the Usos and Sami Zayn stood up for him when he needed them, the original tribal chief himself was nowhere to be found when his mates needed him. Sami Zayn could turn on Roman Reigns during his match against Solo Sikoa for being selfish. That would also lead to a heel turn for Zayn, and after that, the two could square off against each other once again. In their previous encounter, Roman Reigns was a heel, while Zayn was a babyface, but in this one, the roles would reverse. Reigns has been cold towards Sami Zayn from the beginning. He was reluctant to induct him into the team, and it was on Jey Uso's insistence that Reigns allowed the former Intercontinental Champion to become part of the OG bloodline. Sami Zayn might face Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble next year. If Sami Zayn betrays Reigns, he might look for a match against the former Universal Champion at Royal Rumble next year. The OTC could finish his storyline with Solo Sikoa on January 6 and then turn his attention towards Sami Zayn. At Royal Rumble, Drew McIntyre might once again attack Sami Zayn, costing him the match. Zayn could then challenge the Scottish Warrior to a match at WrestleMania 41. Moreover, he might score a victory over McIntyre WrestleMania, as Sami has a winless record of 0-10 against McIntyre. It remains to be seen if the Canadian superstar will ever win against McIntyre.